Welcome, Aries, to your weekly general day-to-day reading for the week of June 7th through June 13th. It's just pulling a card per day, see how we're doing, see how we're surviving this retrograde in Gemini. You know, could apply to anything in your life, but let's go ahead and get started on Monday. For Monday, June 7th, we have the Four of Cups reverse. So we could be looking back at a missed opportunity of some sort in your life. It could be something that at some point could have emotionally fulfilled you, something you could have possibly wanted. We're too busy looking at something else, totally slipped past you, or maybe it didn't and you're just hoping you get that opportunity again. But I feel like this is something you might have overlooked and wish you can go back to and put some more time and effort into. We can go ahead and clarify that with, yes, the Ten of Cups reversed. So there is a fallout here, right? So for some of you, you could have you took this opportunity, however, maybe you didn't give it your all, or vice versa. I do like to focus my reading specifically mostly on you, but rather than any other party, but sometimes it can absolutely be someone else. Somebody here didn't give their all in something and wants to go back to it, right? We're definitely in our feels at the very least. I don't see movement just yet, but I do feel that the feelings are there. They're definitely in a retrograde mode, which we're all in here, and we're kind of looking at something that ended and seeing if it was fairly ended, if it made sense that it went downhill, right? If that makes sense itself. That's Monday. For Tuesday, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, sorry. So there's definitely some unfairness here when it comes to give and take. Somebody here is either giving too much or taking too much, and they're not receiving or just getting enough. There's some unequal balance here that needs to be balanced, and because it is Pentacles, it could be something financial or just something that is supposed to be long term, something of large importance, not so much emotions, but looking at the bigger picture here, there was some unfairness here that could have led to this fallout, and maybe somebody back then didn't have much and now they do, or just maybe they had a different attitude back then and now they're wanting to touch back and see if they can now match that energy, if that makes sense. But there's definitely an energy here of unfairness. Somebody was receiving more than someone else, and that's at the very least what we're feeling for Tuesday. We'll go ahead and clarify that with the Page of Wands. So maybe something that you were passionate about, had an idea in pursuing, maybe it didn't give you what you wanted, or maybe you're putting more in than what you're receiving, or maybe you're just not seeing fairness in this field, in this subject. There's something here that you were passionate about, but somehow there's an imbalancement for Tuesday. For Wednesday, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever that may be, something balances out by Wednesday, because the Ace of Pentacles in the upright talks about a big offer coming through that offers stability and long-term success. It is something that you could definitely build on. It is something that you can definitely count on. It is something that you can definitely look forward to, and kind of just gives you more in a way than what you've been expecting or what you've been hoping for, is kind of what I'm getting with this. I feel like this kind of fallout here energy, I feel like ends up paying off in the end, some sort. There's a new offer here that comes in, so maybe we can balance ourselves out. Let's see what this is in regards to. So the Eight of Swords, we were in our head about something, okay? And we got out of our head. We took the blindfold off. And we saw an opportunity here, right? We were in our head about something, maybe in our feels about something. Something wasn't right. We were not aligned. And we finally said, screw this, shook it off. And here comes along an offer. For Thursday, shocker, shocker, we have the Tower. So this is a major arcana. And this is definitely something that comes in that is, you know, out of your, how can I say this? Like, you have no control over this, right? It just comes in, and it is a total change of events. It's a sudden change. You don't really see it coming. I've had this Tower play out. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad or anything you have to be scared about. It's just a change of events. It's just like a different direction, you know? It's like things were going one way and all of a sudden it's like bam, you know? So you could be receiving this offer, and maybe you're like thinking about it, or okay, cool, this is what's gonna happen next, and then hold up, you know, a change of events here. So let's see what this Tower is talking about. Clarify that. Wow, with the Star. Oh man. So Aries, Jupiter is currently, I believe, in your 12th house to the end of July, and this is giving you a snippet of what 2022 is going to bring you, and the events and highlights here, and the categories and the theme, whatever. It's all a snippet what's going on right now of next year. Okay, so you're in your 12th house, and with 12th house, you know, it's governed by Pisces, Neptune, and it's soul searching. It's things that, you know, you're meant to be aligned with, things that were hidden, are hidden still, kind of start surfacing up, and they don't necessarily have to be bad or whatever, but just things that, you know, we have put in the back burner, and it starts being something that we're now focusing. We're looking for more meaning in life, more meaning in the things we do. And so right now that's what's going on for you. So this, I've been seeing Aries do really, really well, because, you know, I feel like they're getting in touch with their higher self, or they're getting in touch with their spirituality. They're looking for more. They're, you know, usually it's a very like rush type of energy, but right now it's like we're kind of like testing the waters, and we're kind of like wanting to try different things, maybe go a different route, different pathway. So definitely this talks about, I feel like almost a blessing in disguise is what I'm getting with the Tower, and, you know, clarified by the Star and the upright. I mean, this talks about new beginnings. There's a sudden new beginning somewhere. It's like, I just feel like it just comes out of nowhere, which is great. I love to see that. So let's see what Friday brings for you. Four of Pentacles in the upright. I don't know why I feel like you're keeping this a secret. You're holding this near and dear, close to your heart. For some of you, this may cost you something, because, you know, Pentacles again talks about money, stability, and all that. So maybe this new change, this new pathway is going to cost you some money. You're not ready to, you know, kind of put that investment in. For others of you, I just feel like you're holding this to yourself. Like whatever's going on, you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna do anything, I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna like keep this to myself real quick, like walls way up, like nah, like I just came up right now, I'm not gonna say anything. It's just let me just keep it on the low, right? Let's clarify. Three of Pentacles. So maybe we don't want to tell a partner. Maybe we don't want to collab. You know, maybe we're just like, you know what, I'm not ready to go in public with this. I'm not ready to share this with someone else, or just several people. Maybe we're looking and thinking about it. We're looking into it, right? We're thinking about it, but like we're still kind of holding on tight to our Pentacles, because I feel like, hey, you know what, you work hard for this. Maybe you don't always come across this offer, right? So you're just like, no, this is great. And I don't really know if I want to work with anyone with this, or just put it out there just yet. So I'm just going to hold on tight to this. For Saturday, Judgment in reverse. So there's a misjudgment here though. So, you know, major arcana again, and it's reversed. So we're not making a correct decision, or thinking about making a decision. We're thinking about making a decision, but it's not maybe the best one, or a decision was made and it wasn't the best one. You know, there's like some type of misjudgment here for sure, where maybe not looking at this correctly, which makes sense with the retrograde. You know, there's a lot of like misinformation. Our minds are cloudy. You know, just things are kind of all over the place. And so there's some misjudgment going on here on Saturday. So what exactly are we misjudging on? Let's clarify that. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So Queen of Pentacles usually in the upright talks about, you know, having a lot to offer but nobody offering it to. Reverse is kind of like you don't want to offer it to anyone. You're not, I almost get the word stingy, but in a way I'm not mad at you, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm getting the word like stingy. I'm getting like this kind of keeping, again, all to ourselves, the Four of Pentacles, and maybe that's not what the world wants right now. Maybe the world wants you to, I don't want to say share, but maybe for some of you, you're feeling insecure. All of a sudden, you feel like this new change, again, for those of you that feel like you have to invest in, it's like you feel it's not worth it, and I feel like you're misjudging it. It is worth it, right? Like that's for some of you. For others of you, I just feel like maybe we shouldn't hold on too tight. Maybe, I know this doesn't come across all the time, this change, whatever this change may be, I feel like let's give it really good thoughts, and take our time before we make a full-blown decision, because with the Judgment reverse, it just tells me like we're being guided to like inaccuracy, if that makes sense. Let's see for for Sunday what we have. We have the Empress in reverse. The Empress in reverse, you know, usually when the upright, it's a beautiful energy. It's the energy of giving birth to something new. It's abundance. It's beauty. I mean, it's nurturing. But when it's in reverse, we're not giving birth to something. So whatever change is happening here, it's calling for action that I feel like you're not taking, or someone here is not taking. And so there's, you know, like, again, not to repeat myself with that misjudgment. So I feel like with the Empress in reverse, it kind of just backs that up, where we're not allowing for abundance to come in when we're holding on tight to something. We're not allowing, you know, ourselves to be more free. With this energy, I feel like something here is not birthing. Something here is not falling through. Let's go ahead and clarify the Empress in reverse. Okay, so the Two of Wands, so it could be about a decision here. We're debating between two things that we're really passionate about, or just two things that can bring us a lot of passion, what we look for, bring us a lot of acceleration and kind of excitement and stuff. You know, it's like definitely something passionate. You know, it's not, you know, Two of Pentacles or Two of Swords. But it's definitely something that kind of ignites us, and it can go well either or, right? Either path, but something here tells me that we're not picking like the right path. There's like this clouded vision, but because I feel like you're playing it safe, but something tells me you're playing it too safe, if that makes sense. Like maybe it's okay to like release a little bit, right? So that's kind of what I have for you, Aries. I just feel like whatever this like sudden change is, I feel like it's going to be so beautiful that you're like, nope, I'm not sharing this. I'm not, you know, putting any money down to this, you know, that any more than what I need to, at least. Like, you know, there's some type of like refraining yourself from something. So I do see a little bit of reminiscing at the beginning of the week, but I feel like here it talks more about pentacles and passion, and there's some major arcana. So I feel like right now you're kind of focusing on your purpose in life, and we could be misjudging some of your purpose, like some of the things that are coming your way. There's some blessings, but then there's like work with these blessings, and I feel like we're misjudging on how to go about putting in that work in regards to the blessing we received. I know I'm like dancing around here, but I don't know, there's something here of like receiving something sudden change, new beginning, but I'm not saying anything, or I'm not investing further into this. I don't know if I should even take this beginning. And it's like we're like stopping ourselves almost, you know? So take it easy. Again, the retrograde, I wouldn't make any like major decisions right now, but definitely something to think about, because we don't want to misjudge, right? We don't want to like, you know, miss out on something that just called for some extra patience, right? So that's all I have for you this week, Aries. It looks like a pretty good week, just like some major decision making and some contemplation here, but other than that, I will see you next week.